Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Shalom to all the sincere Akim that's pushing truth and on faith across the four corners of the earth. Shalom, shalom. I wanted to do a lesson on this video I came across on Instagram about the financial situation, the money system, and how this is leading to the MOTB, man, the RFID chip. And I'm gonna let this little clip run, and get some precepts and little ones be edifying.
Access to your own money. So you will not be able to buy or sell anything. This is to turn off your access to your own money. So you will not be able to buy or sell anything. This is what I mean about how dangerous it is.
You're shut out of the economy.
You are shut out of the economy. And of course, it's all subjective, and it will all be in the hands of these Marxists, right? And so you and I won't be able to buy anything. This is why it's so dangerous, because this spells the end of your economic freedom.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure the American people are really paying close attention to it. I'm glad Senator Cruz and some others, Governor DeSantis, they're paying attention to it. But this is moving very fast down the track. And we need more leaders on the Republican side to stand up, and even responsible Democrats to say, look, this is not the path for the United States. Because if we continue to go down the path, you're going to lose all of your economic freedom, and economic power will be centralized in the hands of the very, very few.
And I think there's a lot of conversation about a tax on freedom, a tax on democracy. A lot of conversation about a tax on freedom, a tax on democracy, right? And you look at all those things. Do you think this is one of the greatest threats that we face in the country, is the digitization of the dollar by the Fed?
Yes, 100%. And it's moving along a parallel track with the de-dollarization movement, where you have countries now that are dumping the dollar to turn off your access to your own money. So you will not be able to buy or sell anything.
So as you can see, America is moving towards that de-dollarization and CBDC, which stands for central bank digital currency. And she said it, right, as the brothers been saying from the, starting with the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. She said the de-dollarization and she said the de-dollarization and I think the digital currencies, they're parallel to each other. So as we see as well as the other countries as well, the other countries dumping the dollar and basically saying we need to be less dependent upon America and its financial system, its currency, and be more independent. And now where you even have countries saying that and going with America's enemies, such as the BRICS nations. You have many countries that want to join the BRICS to try to get a better, how can I say this? A better financial system for themselves, because let me get the scripture real quick. I just popped up to my head. I don't want to let it go. Revelations 18 and 3. No, not this one. Slovakia. Okay, let me try to find this scripture. I know they got one in this one. Okay, I'm going to read this first. This is Habakkuk 2 and 15. And it reads, Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. And that's what America has did. That's what it's continually done. It's made, these nations drunk, like it says Revelation 18, the 18th chapter, with America's business and commerce, starting first and foremost with their fucking dollar, man. The people that made that dollar, as well as the other nations, number one for quite a time. And now the nations are being sobered up. Let me get this in Jeremiah. Slacky for the background. Nations are mad. Jeremiah 51:7. It says, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. And the nations are mad is showing it by its actions. Now you have Mexico wanting to join the BRIC nations. You have Turkey cooperating with BRICS, Russia directly, scheduling meetings with Vladimir Putin and Turkey. I guess President Dragan, however you say that nigga name. You have Saudi Arabia clearly, ditching the dollar, man. Ditching the dollar and going to, Russia, trying to make their own currency, as well as China, which a lot of America's products are from China, man. So, these nations are being sobered up, and they leaving, America, because it's time for prophecy to be fulfilled. And I'm gonna get another couple more precepts dealing with the points that she said, because it ties in with prophecy in the times that we're in now. We're waiting for that, one of the major prophecies to come to pass, which is the MOTB. And the only thing that America is bringing, with its CBDCs, its central bank digital currencies, is that RFID, chip, man. I just seen on Instagram as well. They said a type of cancer was killed by a small implantable Salakia chip. And that's those devils working miracles, man. That's that shit, Second Thessalonians. Yeah, I'm gonna get that too, but I'm gonna focus on a point of that buy and sell, because you said you won't be able to buy and sell. And that man said this is a tax on freedom. Yeah, you won't be able to buy or sell if you do not have, Esau's embargo on you, man. Well, not embargo, Slocky. Esau's brand, I should say. Revelations 13 and 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hands or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, say if he have the charagma, which that word, that we can't say that because YouTube, but that word right there goes, when you go into the Greek, it says charagma, which literally means, incision of the flesh, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and the number is 666. That's right. Which goes into, that barcode of the chip, that RFID, radio frequency identification, chip, goes into that's 666, goes into the barcode of the charagma. And she said it right, man, right on the dot, as the scriptures say. Both small and great, rich and poor. So it's not going to be, the upper class, since they already have money, they don't have to get it. No, because Esau, he's coming down with great wrath, and he's doing his great reset. Fuck it. Yeah, he's doing his great reset, man. They say about, 2030, which, fuck no. As we see it through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, You know, they doing it quickly, man. How about this could be, this year, but not this year, Lord willing, next year, because Esau has bounds that he cannot I think that's scripture's bounds that he cannot pass or reach. His time is up, man. His time is up. He's crashing. He's finally crashing his financial system with hiking the interest rates while still trying to slow the what's it called? Slow this recession down, man. Trying to have a soft impact. So he's trying to hike the interest rates. It's like the interest rates, man. When all they doing is they hiking the interest rate, but on the other hand, they still pumping out this fiat currency. So it doesn't make sense. But that's what Esau is bringing, man. He's, so-called putting himself in a rock of a hard place, man, when he knows what the fuck he doing. Because in all, he wants to be inside you. He wants, hey, I'm going to get that scripture. This is all tied in the scripture. 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and he shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even whose coming is after the working of Satan, Shaitan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Even whose coming is after the working of Satan, which Esau, which is the so-called white man, is the physical counterpart, man, works in the acts of a Shaitan, of Satan. Look what he's doing to the people today. Oppressing the people. Hyping these interest rates. Homeless people is up since never before, man. You think, what was that? Damn, I forgot the Great Depression, the Dust Bowl. Well, no, yeah. Yeah, man, that happened, yeah. Basically, yeah, at the same time. I know it was in the 1900s, but it's going to be worse than the Great Depression. You finna see mass people hoarded on the streets. Mass people hoarded on the streets. They're going to have the cash, but they're going to be using it for toilet paper, man, to wipe their ass. Because it's not going to be of no value anymore. It's not going to be of no value. You won't be able to buy nothing. You won't be able to sell nothing, trade nothing in these dollars no more, man. And these nations, they're seeing it. So they're going to the other side. And, Russia, have, even though America put sanctions, have their economy booming. And they done teamed up with China, which produces a lot of resources for the whole entire world, man. And for America in itself. Saudi Arabia cut ties, and I think of what that was, 500 million gallons a day, or was it 500,000? It was around that number. Slocky, I may be wrong, but it was a lot of gallons of barrel per day that they're gonna cut from the U.S. Shows, prophecy being fulfilled, and these nations are not playing. And honest, and so like not. First and foremost, Yahweh Shema Shai is not playing. So he's moving along with his plan, man. Yahweh, because this is Yahweh Shema Shai's plan. Esau is just, filling that role, that movie character of bringing the financial system down and introducing, that chip. He's the wicked, and he comes after the work of Satan that the Bible speaks of. Fits him perfectly too, man. And with all deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth. Wait, no. Yeah, that's all I wanted, Con. Hold on, let me start at verse. Damn. Yeah, I read I don't really need to read that. But yeah, Con, that's what I wanted. I'm going to read this again. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all powers and signs and lying wonders. And he's going to use, that charagma, that chip, for that lying wonders, man, that so-called marvelous works, man, on the left-hand side. Healing cancer and, You can talk to your dead relatives and shit, all types of left-handed demonic energy that Esau is gonna bring with it. You know, because that's radiation, man, which, you know, goes into what is that, Revelation 16th chapter, I think. I don't want to be shoot, I might as well get it anyway. Revelation 16 and kind of Revelation 16 and 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the charagma of the beast, and upon them that worship his image. You know, and if you worship this image, which is going into you bowing down, not so much literally, but metaphorically, you know, you bowing down to Esau's system, you accepting his school system, you know, you plugged in, so to speak, accepting his laws and his what's really finna be technocracy and rulership, man. That's you worshiping his image, giving in to his system, basically. You know, which ultimately you're gonna receive the charagma anyway, because Esau wants to be as Yahweh Shemel Shai, knowing what everybody's doing, knowing how they feeling, what are you eating, what are you thinking, or, you know, have you pitched yet? That's what Esau do, man, or does. And you see these people saying, well, it's not so bad, you know, speaking on the charagma, it's not so bad because we're going to be able to heal people. We're going to be able to rescue people if they are lost and shit like this. Oh, you think that, man? That's Esau's, you know, hey, Satan should get let me get that. Get that as well. Is that 11? No, 2:11. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage over us if we were not ignorant of his devices. That's right. And while he crashing this system, he's coming with his charagma, man. And while everybody deceived by this, you know, Trump situation, fights, and, you know, all types of shit, you know, these niggas and, you know, Edomites be deceived by Esau coming out with his charagma. He's crashing this system. If you think that, what was that, like 2020? With them gas prices, 2022 as well. Them gas prices, man, when they was like $5, it's finna be way worse. Watch the movie The Book of Eli. Gas prices was high as a motherfucker, man. And that's what it's about to be. It's about to be high ass gas, high ass food, barely food, man. You know, Revelation 6, man. High ass food prices and barely food enough for you to feel yourself, man. It's about to be all out hell when Esau finally ultimately, you know, crash, you know, this financial system, which he's doing, man, because he introducing his Fed now. What is that? July 1st, if I'm not mistaken. So we know what Esau is doing, man. Behind the scenes. Going back into it. But yeah, that grievous, that noisome and grievous sore, man. And which ultimately goes into cancer. That discharge of pus, man. You know, if you take this charagma, worship his image, which you know, if you worship his image, man, you giving it to his system and everything that he brings to the table, you're gonna take his charagma anyway. You're gonna get cancer, basically, man. You're gonna have sores and fucking ulcers and pus coming out you just continually. Shit gonna be, you don't know, nasty, like zombies, man. When they always show zombies, they show them with sores and scars and wounds and blood coming out and maybe pus and all types of shit. That's what you're gonna get, man. If you take his charagma, man, which is the RFID chip, which is the MOTB, you know. But with that, Yahweh desire this lesson be edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule and teach well. Shalom, Talis, Shakim. It's pushing truth and on the faith across the four corners of the earth. Shalom, shalom.